Kyle's new book actually worth reading and buying? I thought it was worth it. How much would you pay for the book? After reading the book, I would probably pay $50 for the book because that's how much value I took from the book. I'm going to go over two things, two of my golden nuggets, and then I'm also going to go over how often you should be reading the book. First nugget is there's different money styles. There's four. I don't think I've seen another book put them so easy to identify which one's yours and so easy to explain the pros and cons. So the first one is the analyzer, dictator, shepherd, and then we have the energizer. Each one of them has their pros and cons. And the reason this was a key takeaway is because one, it helps me understand people at a deeper level when they're talking about money and where they're coming from. And also is like, why shouldn't you be aware of it? The other thing that I actually learned was the relationship with money. So for me, that one was a good take because he put it in a way, if money was a person, what kind of relationship is it? Is it a fun relationship? Is it a relationship that you're avoiding? Is it someone that you constantly have fun with, you get along with? Is it someone you're constantly fighting? So I like that take because it kind of breaks the wall of like, if you're having a hard time, why are you having a hard time? Like, at least for me. And then I would probably recommend to read this book from chapters 1 through 12 at least once. And then from there, I would recommend to read chapters 1 through 5 if you're still trying to learn the fundamentals of the mindset. Because for me, mindset is very important in anything you do. So there's that. So if you want to be in the right mindset, I would start with chapters 1 through 5. And if you already feel like you have the right mindset and you're ready to move on and just get the gold, you would be reading chapters 6 through 12. Because those are just like the habits you kind of want to implement. And for me, when I was reading those, I was like, oh, these habits don't apply to me just yet, but they will. So I got to be aware of those habits. I would recommend to read this book, at least chapters 6 through 12, at least once a year. Chapters 1 through 5, depending if you have the right mindset. And if you have the right mindset for the style of money that you actually have. Because we all have different styles. So make sure the mindset actually applies to your style and not just like, oh, I was told to have this mindset. But in reality, that's not your style. So make sure that doesn't conflict. I will be posting more of my book recommendations, golden nuggets from each book I read. So if you like videos like this, go ahead and leave a comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think.